go through question 12 here. Now the first thing you need to do is write down what you've got, and it appears at first that you don't have enough information, but we know the half-life. Now it looks like we don't know the original and the final activity, and we don't, but we do know this. We know that for the safety regulations require that the activity is fallen to 10 to the minus 6 of the original value, so therefore we know that A is equal to 10 to the minus 6 multiplied by A naught. So you can rearrange that. Another way of writing that would be A over A naught equals 10 to the minus 6. We know that the ratio of the final activity to the original activity is 10 to the minus 6. Okay, so therefore we can use that now to do the calculations required, because we know that A equals A naught e to the minus lambda t. Okay, now we need to work out the decay constant first. So the way to do that, we'll do that over here. We know that lambda equals ln2 over t half. So it's going to be ln2 over 55. Okay, and if you type that into your calculator, you're going to get 1.26 times 10 to the minus 2 per second. All right, so there's your decay constant, and then we can use this equation. So as I said, we know that A over A naught is 10 to the minus 6, so we know that we can rewrite the equation like this and then put the numbers in. So 10 to the minus 6 equals, because that's A over A naught, we know that that's 10 to the minus 6, equals E to the minus 1.26 times 10 to the minus 2 multiplied by t. Now if you want, before you put the numbers in, you can do the rearrangement of this equation, or you can do it after you put the numbers in. It's totally up to you. But what we need to do now is we need to natural log both sides, because we need to get rid of this exponential so that we can work out t. So ln 10 to the minus 6, natural log this side here. We also need to natural log that side. Now we know if we natural log e to the minus 1.26 times 10 to the minus 2 times t, it's going to give us minus 1.26 times 10 to the minus 2 t, okay, because the natural log cancels out that e, so to speak. Okay, it's probably not the best way of putting it, but you get the idea. Now we can then rearrange this to work out the final answer, and it's going to be this. Okay, so ln 10 to the power of minus 6, okay, divided by minus 1.26 times 10 to the minus 2, and that's going to give us 1096. And you can say that that is 1096.4 if you want, or 0.5. Okay, but there's your answer, 1096. Now you can obviously convert that into minutes if you want, it's up to you. Just going back to what I said earlier, if you wanted to rearrange the equation before putting the numbers in, you just natural log both sides. Okay, and that's going to give you, and then you just put the numbers in. Alright, so that's that one done.